Welcome to Yeshiva Daf Shir sponsor Lui Nishba Sam Yafishol Nav Sitzchok. We're holding Bava Basra Daf Tzadik Base, starting the new parak. Parak Hamoicher Peiros Lechaveiro. So the Mishnah. Hamoicher Peiros Lechaveiro V'Zoron V'Loi Tzomchu. Someone sells fruits to his friend. The guy goes and he plants the fruits, plants the seeds, but they don't grow. Even you know he did plant flax. We just started. Yeah. So he's not obligated b'achiyus. What's shot? What does it mean? As we'll see in the Gemara, when a person sells fruits, there can be two purposes why he wants to use the fruits.
Fruits or seeds?
Oh, so it's the fruits, use the fruits for the seeds. That's what they took it. Meaning, you're looking at fruits like apples. Forget about apples. Talking about, let's say, flax. You have like the plants. You have plants. What are you going to do with the plants? You're either going to go and replant it, or you can eat it. You can use it. So the guy can say, I never knew you want to buy these plants to replant it. You maybe wanted to buy a plant to use it, to eat them. You're blaming me that I didn't give you the right product? I didn't know that's what you want. So he's not chayav b'achiyus. Even zerapishta. What's the chiddush by zerapishta? Even though we're talking about flax, which usually people plant, but still there's some people that don't plant it. We'll see in the Gemara exactly when do we say that we don't say it. But that's what he says. So he mainly is not chayav b'achiyus. Now, if you want to, maybe we'll see just the Rashbam that points it out. There's a lot of Rashbam in this Amud, but Rashbam says, "V'loi tzomchu." In the second line, the Rashbam, "Loi mi baye peiros deika dezovin lezriya v'ika dezovin lachil." Forget about the fruits that some buy to replant and some buy to eat. I can say this, I give it to you for eating, not mekartos. Even though the flax seeds, most people take it to replant it. The cave and the zovi namalachilo, because some people take it to eat it, and he brings it right from the dorim. So matzah was keeping a line, matzah mim lachilo machor to the chol, and he's going to say the morning law is leading, but the rule could the shul magmar. Right now, that's what I'm still seeing more of the discussion about that. I don't go basaroiv. Says the Rashbam, "Avol ziroi negino, kegoin zeraku v'kafut." Talk about seeds of cabbage and things like cabbage. She'eino nechol klal, nobody eats it. Then chayav b'achiyus. If there's no other purpose to these seeds except to plant it, then it has to be replantable. I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe in Portuguese, it's the right word. It's replantable. You have to be able to be planted. So again. So let's see the Mishnah again. Someone sold seeds to his friend. Seeds, plants. And he planted it, did not grow. And even flax that most people usually sell, they plant them for the purpose of planting. That's why they buy them. The seller is not responsible. If it's zero negino, seeds of the gino, that you don't eat them, then you chayav b'achiyus. Now the chura is Rabbanan arguing Shimon Gamliel. How can he argue? If that's the only purpose of zero negino, to be planted, of course it needs to be able to be planted. So that's the Gemara is going to address. Is it machlekes over here or not? Okay, so that's the Gemara. Says the Gemara now. This is a famous sugya. This is a sugya. We're going now in Bava Basra, so we're diving back into sugyas that we learned in Bava Kam. It's a long sugya. And it has to do with the idea of roif, majority. Do you follow the majority or not? Says the Gemara. Itmar. That's where the Gemara starts. That's the sugya in Bava Kam, Daf Minvav. We're starting like this. Someone sold an axe to his friend, and you find that this axe is a gorer. It gores. Why is it mekartos? Because I didn't buy it. I didn't want to go axe. Nobody wants to buy an axe who's going to be goring. Shmir, I have to pay money. I don't want that. Shmuel says, no. What do you mean? I didn't know you want to use this shore to keep it alive. I thought you want to shech the shor, and he uses meat. He eat a gishvaka steak. That's how you want to do it. So he says, I can tell you, we're going to go and check it out. Says the Gemara, if it's a person who usually buys for shechting, of course, what's the chiddush? I mean, everybody should agree. This guy is a shechter. He's a butcher. That's what he does. He usually buys meat for that. Of course, that's what he's going to do. If he's a cowboy, he's a farmer, so of course do the retail. This person buys both. He has butcher shops and he has farmers, so he does both. I don't know what his intention is. Says the Gemara, let's see the money. What do you mean? Let's see the money. Let's see how much you paid. Usually, a shor for charisho is more expensive than meat. So if you pay more money, that means for the meat, and for the charisho. And if it's not, pay less money for the meat. Says the Gemara, okay, I skipped it. Yeah, this is the money of the value of meat increased, and now they have the same value. I can't tell you based on the money. Now, two nekudas over here. We'll start with the second nekuda. Second nekuda is the Rishonim asked the question, and the Rishonim addressed it in different ways. We learned earlier a discussion in the Gemara is hadomi moedim or ein hadomi moedim. Can I look at the money and tell you what it is? Right? I want to know if the person meant to buy this or not. Check the money. So where it says ein hadomi moedim, that was one of the examples. You don't say hadomi moedim maybe because there was a reason you don't say hadomi moedim. So why here? So he says, let's look at the money. That's the question. So the Rishonim answer different ways. Let's see the Lashon of the Rashban. The Rashban says, now, it's a long Rashi. I just want to go into the middle. So it says, if you look in the middle, the Rashbam starts in the third wide line in the bottom with the words lichse. That's the Wamat. So if you go in that Rashbam down a few more lines to the parentheses where it says le'il daf ein zayin amud beis. Start a few words before that. Says the Rashbam, even according to Madam and holds, the money is not a rayo. Talk about someone who sold the yoke, sold a machine that you put on the animals. Do you sell the animals as well? We don't know what he meant. Did he mean to buy only the machine or also the animals? Not everybody calls it that name. Maybe this is one of the guys. Therefore, you want to take from me the thing? That's what I sold to you. Right? The Lokach has to bring a rayo. He has to say, it's called differently. It doesn't mean a raya is mafsid. So I'd say, why don't we bring the money as a raya? No. You said the word tzemet, and I'm assuming that tzemet means only tzemet, only the yoke. But here, I have a reason to believe it was for both. Because this guy always buys for both. Because we know this guy is for sure buying also the radio. So the Rashbam goes in the Mahaloch that I have a real indication to assume that this guy bought it for this purpose. Why? He is a farmer. He's also a butcher. He's a farmer. So I don't know. I'm really in a Safika Shakul. So the money can give me a right. There I'm saying, the guy time is your words. When you said radio, when you said yoke, it means yoke, not animals. So the question is, do you have more indication on that? That's how the Rashbam learns. That means why here you don't say Adon Redeem, why here you do say Adon Redeem, why there you don't say Adon Redeem. The Tais says a little different. Many Rishonim have different shot. Tais also has different shot. He says that he says, there you have a roiv and a chazaka to the moicher. Because the majority is adding more. The majority say that the word semen means only yoke. So the Taisus learns that it's against a roiv chazaka. The domim could give you an indication if it's not against roiv chazaka. However, here the chazaka is the opposite. Right? So I don't have, but there to go roiv chazaka, that's why it doesn't work. So according to Taisus, there you have a problem against a domim with you. According to Rashbam, it's more that there, I can tell you, I'm not, that's what I assume you meant, and here you have a reason to assume differently. And the Rishonim have many other ways to explain it. When do you say Adom Edi and when not? Okay. Says the Gemara, Iachi l'may nafkamina. So what is nafkamina?
Same price.
If it's the same price, what's nafkamina? So Mishnah is not the same price, everyone understands. Comes the buyer to the seller and says, I don't understand. This animal is gores. He said, yeah, I thought you want to buy it for shchita. For shchita, it's worth half the price. So that's not fair. I didn't pay double for shchita. So you give back my money. But if they both worth the same price, what do you care? You have the shore anyway. Says the Gemara.
You have to sell it.
Says the Gemara. Nafkamina tircha. Nafkamina is who has to take care of the shore. So if the seller is right, tells the buyer, you bought it, it's yours. So I didn't want the shore. Too bad, sell it. But if this buyer is right, he says, give me back my money and take back the shore. Says the what's the case? If the seller has no money, he goes to the seller and says, I want your money back. Says, I'm sorry. The money you gave me, I gave it to Yad Eliezer home. I don't have it anymore. Do the good things. Don't have it. So now, he says, either keep the shore or goodbye. Of course keep the shore. Why? He says the Gemara. The expression people say, from someone who owes you money, you take even subin. Pori is subin. Subin means low-grade flour. At least get something. Just grab whatever you can from someone who borrows your money, because you never know. He has no money, you take whatever you have. Like talk about there is money. There is money. Rava Amar is Magartos. Basaruba is leading of Ruba Leriduzamni. So Magartos, you go based on the wife. Most people buy it for plowing. I didn't want it. Shmuel Amarcho, Kiazlim Basaruba Beisuro, Be'amoinolo. Dafka Bayisu, you go Basaruba, not Be'amoin. You know, only by Yisur you say Olachacharoiv and not in Mon. So Tosis over here, first of all, says that what's the pshat that we say with the money? So he says the margul bepumil beirotam. It's not always used to say. What about to say? There's 3 levels of payments. Level number 1 is Baal Choiv. Baal Choiv, if he has money, he can't give him something else. He doesn't have money, he gives him something else. The lender comes to borrow, you owe me $100. If he has $100, you have to give him $100. If he doesn't have $100, you give him a chair. That's our Gemara. Then you have another level which is a nizak. The nizak comes, says, you damage me. Says, okay, damage you, take this chair. So no, I want money. I can't force you to take the money. And then there is the opposite extreme.
He could give anything?
He can give anything. The machlok is if you can give kol milimeitav, or because you have to give, if it's a land, you give the best land. If it's metalta, we hold in bobakama kol milimeitav. Anything which is movable is meitav. Not zibus. Mazi have to give idis. But metalta, maybe everything is idis. The third option is a worker. When a worker works in your house, you must give him money. If you don't have money, you have to sell what you have to give him money. So those are the 3 levels that we don't have sex. That's all. Taisus in Bava Kama mentions what is the reason that we're saying that Beisur you go Beisaroiv and Memominat. So Taisus there says an interesting insight. Because Taisus says, where do we see Roiv? One of the sources of Roiv is Dayanim. When you have Dayanim, you say you go based the majority. Says Taisus, you know what's the problem Dayanim? Dayanim, when I have, let's say I have, just to make things easier, you have 5 judges. 3 says Chayav, 2 say Potter. Passes Chayav. So you go based the Roiv. Says Taisus, I'm not going to be Roiv. Because the miut is Kimi She'ena. I don't say it's 3 against 2. I say it's 5. When the judges come and pass in a psak, Pshat is that all 5 said chayiv, even though 2 said not. Psak is like this. There's there are a few other examples that I'm going to go into. We're not going to go into right now. They want to say by Yisurim in general, the mute is kimishain, the mute is batel. That's why you go basaroif. But if the mute is not batel, like by us, what do you mean? By us, we have a roif. It's not batel. Have people that buy an animal for meat. You can't take it away. So that's why you don't go basaroif. That's what they want to say over there. That just opens a big discussion in the Achronim regarding different examples of roif when we send them, we don't say them. And this opens also the discussion. Maybe this we'll get back to it tomorrow because the Rashba mentions it in tomorrow's daf. The idea: do we say ruba? There's a difference. Is there a difference between ruba de isakamon, ruba de leisakamon? Ruba de leisakamon is statistics. That's what ruba de leisakamon means. Meaning, most women give birth. Most women give birth. We're going to see in a moment another example. Most women get married where they're besula. What do you mean? Which woman? Here in town? It's a statistic. If you take most women in the world that get married, you take the average, this is what it is. That's Ruba de Leisakamon. Ruba de Isakamon means I found a meat, and in this town you have 9 stores that sell kosher, and 1 store that says treif. So where did it come out from? By Ruba de Isakamon, it sounds more to say bitul baroif. I'm saying I found meat, I'm assuming the meat is kosher. How you have 1 which is treif, bitul baroif. Ruba de Leisakamon is statistic, you can't say bitul baroif. You're just going to ignore 20% of the population? You can't ignore them. It's not that they're not there. So that's where it comes into play. We're going to tell you, so we'll get to that Beis Hashem tomorrow. Do we use the svara of Ruba de Isakamon and Reisakamon or not? Says the Gemara. Meisive. So the Gemara now brought a mechlekes. Mechlekes Rav Shmuel, do you go based on roy by moment or not? Says the Gemara, Meisive Aisho, Shenis Almano, Onis Gash. This you probably remember because we learned in Masel Ksuvas. So you have a woman, became an almana, she lost her husband, or she got divorced. And now, she has to go take the ksuva. How much is the ksuva? The ksuva got lost. Or, Toys says over here, talking about a place where they use the get to extract the ksuva. You marries Besula Nisatani. You married me a Besula. You married me a virgin. And therefore, I'm supposed to get 200. That's the ksuva of Besula. He says, no, you were a widow. If there's Eidim that she had a Numa, what's a Numa? The what? How do you say Numa in English? You put the veil. The veil, and her hair was uncovered. That's usually an indication that she is a Basula. Ksuva Suvatayim. If you have Eidim, time of day Eidim, that's because you have Eidim. Halek Eidim, law, you don't take her money. Go based on the majority. Majority of women get married when they are besulos. So go based on roiv. And based on roiv, you take a money. You see, lo eluchim monachar roiv. I'll tell you what. You could say that the majority really get married as a besul. The minority get married as a widow. The kol and nisois besulo yesh lakoyim. But anybody got married as a Besula, everybody knows about it. There's a rumor going out. Everybody knows. She had no coil, so the wife is bad. That's what the Gemara says. You want to tell me that all the ones get married? They have a coil. If you have Eidim, what does it help? You're telling me every woman who gets married to Besula, there's a coil going out. She didn't have a coil. So the Eidim can't take it away. You're telling me it's a cloud, it's a rule. When someone gets married to Basula, everybody knows about it. Here they didn't know about it. So the Eidim are going against something which is unansad. It's almost like Eidim against Eidim. Here it goes into a discussion. If I have Eidim against what unansad, you're going to tell me the Eidim are not right? Here we see yes. So the Gemara, not coil. Not everybody gets married as a Basula has a coil. The majority have a coil. But she does not have a coil. So the Rav is bad. In other words, like this. You're right. Really, but the reason here we don't go with a sarai because there's a mute. And you're missing the coil. So you have 2 things combined together to say maybe she's not a basul. That's why here I don't go with a sarai. Not a raya against Rav. Tashwa, another raya. Hamoicher eved lechaveiro v'nimtza gonov u kovustus. Person sells a gun of eved to his friend. You find that he's a thief or kovustus. What is kovustus? So here you have a big machlokes, Rashi Rashbam against Tosfos. The Rashi and the Raj will say that he is a kidnapper. He kidnaps people. Tosfos says very right to say because the Gemara says that kovustus is something which is very normal to be. So say, right, you want to tell me it's very normal to be kidnappers?
Gambler.
So Tosfos says it's a gambler. Very good. Tosfos says it's like a thief. It's a gambler. And he owes money to people. So someone sells that with his friend and you find him a ganov of Justus, it's his fault. He should think that he's a ganov, he's not a good person. Listim mizuyon oy muchtav lamachus. If it's listim mizuyon, meaning an armed thief, or someone who's chayv misla machus, he goes back to the owner and say, sorry, so the Gemara, let's go back to the ratio. Ratio, the beginning, what do we say? We're in daf, my taimo. Why are you saying that we're telling him that you should assume that this if it is a ganov, because they're right like this. So what's going on over here? Let's go back to the scenario. Reuven buys a slave from Shimon. You find the guy is a ganov. Goes back to Reuven, give me back my money. He says, no, I'm not giving back the money. Why? Go back to Roiv. Roiv Gavodim or ganov. You don't go Basra Roiv. By moment, according to Shmuel, you don't go Basra Roiv. You see, you're going Basra Roiv. Says the Gemara, like Kulu Hachet. It's not Roiv. Every Eved is a Ganav. Everyone, not Roiv. It's or like many should explain, it's a big Roiv. I mean, it's almost everybody. So therefore, that's something you do rely on. One more raya we'll see today. Segwa Toshma. This you also remember from Ubakam. You have an ox who gored a cow, and you find a uber, the baby next to her. I don't know what caused the baby to be born. Was it there before the negicha? In other words, she had a miscarriage, or because he gored, that's why she had a miscarriage. Did he cause the miscarriage? Did he cause an abortion? Or was it a miscarriage? I don't know. The baby's dead. Like any other short town that pays half an isik. The reveal of Vlad, he pays a quarter to the Vlad because of suffix. And then we go into Sumchus. Not going to today. It was one of the things I thought I mentioned, but we skipped, which is the Rishbam and Umudav is a long Rishbam regarding the Uber, regarding Sumchus. What does Sumchus exactly hold? But there we hold that Sumchus, you have a moment of multiple suffix, you divide it. I don't know if the baby was born first or not. Is it Sumchus, is it Rabbanan? You divide the three, you do a review. Why do you think maybe it was a miscarriage? Most cows don't have a miscarriage. So most probably, this paro gave birth, would give birth normally. And the only reason the baby fell is because of the goring. So you should go Beisar Roiv, take money. You see, you don't go Beisar Roiv. Kasha le'shmuel, kasha le'rav. I mean, we should assume we have a machas pilo. Say, well, no. How do we should be misapkelon? The ikol ameima mikoma also umbituso pilo. The ikol ameima ma'achoyva also umnikho nokchove pilo. There, you know what the suffix is? Not if it was a miscarriage and abortion. It was an abortion, meaning she lost the baby because of the shark. But there's two ways to lose the baby because of the shark. It could be that he gored her, and by goring her, she lost the baby. She lost the Vlad. Or it could be that what happened? He came in front of her. And when she saw this ox with the big horns running towards her, she got so scared she lost the baby. So that is a grama. That's the most we show you what's a grama. It's a grama. The shark, grama, even a human being is not having a grama. Coach get a shark. Sure, not having a grama. So if you tell, I'm not saying that I'm assuming that they have a tzad, they have a suffix, that maybe the shar is the one who, that maybe she had a miscarriage. No. She lost it because of the goring. But did the goring cause it or have it before? Let's look more again. The ikala meimar, the sapko, have a suffix. Ikala could say, mikamos, she came in front of him, because of the skier, she lost the baby, that's a grama. It could be she came in the back and it was goring. And that's why she lost the baby. At the moment, then I don't know. Then you don't know what to do. You cholkim. So again, we go. Is it all like sumchus? The cholkim, or here there's no chazaka. Maybe everybody's going to hold. Even Rabbanan will hold cholkim, and that's the reason over there. Says the Gemara. That's the reason I don't have a rive anymore. I don't have a rive because we talk about it as suffik a shakel. But if you do have a rive, maybe you do go with a rive. So the Gemara did not bring any rive yet, and the Gemara is going to continue the sugya in tomorrow's daf. Say